Treazon, and in today's episode I'll be talking about two Japanese heavy metal bands, one from the late 1970s and one from the mid-80s. Both of them are quite underrated, though one is very influential in the Japanese heavy metal scene. Ex.Danger from Yamaguchi Prefecture are an excellent neoclassical speed metal band who unfortunately released one LP in 1986. Fortunately, however, the band's sole LP, Tyrant into the West, is a blistering showcase of Rainbow and Yngwie Malmsteen worship executed in a way that should please your average true metal aficionado. The band's musicianship is phenomenal, and showcases hints of Silver Mountain influence as well, as Silver Mountain had a bit of a cult following in Japan back in the 80s, as you can hear on this track with the organ and guitar work interplaying. On the critical side of things, some might be put off by the vocals of the lead singer Yuzo Shimazaki, who I find to be surprisingly low-pitched compared to your standard 80s Japanese rock singer. However, with the unique style of his voice, I find that it suits the music well, as it's a welcome change of pace compared to the more common falsetto and mixed voice technique singers of this era. If I had to pick, I'd say my favorite track on the album is Burning Generation. While proto-metal bands such as Bow Wow, Murasaki, Blues Creation, Flower Traveling Band paved the way for heavier music in Japan, Nokemono was arguably one of the earliest pure heavy metal bands to release a studio album in Japan. Hailing from Tokyo, the band formed in 1977. They would play at a Battle of the Band style compilation hosted by Yamaha titled the Midland 1978 Rock Competition, and then go on to open for Judas Priest fresh on the Stained Class tour. In 1979, the band released their sole album, From the Black World, which, to little surprise, sounds a lot like a Japanese take on the 70s Judas Priest sound. Of course, the band is also contemporary to the new wave of British heavy metal movement, which was taken off at the time, and the Thin Lizzy-esque twin guitars are plentiful on the LP. The album still holds up as one of the heaviest late 70s underground heavy metal albums in my opinion, along with Heavy Load's debut. And I definitely think that language barrier aside, it's just as good as the contemporary output of bands like Saxon and Riot. Unfortunately, the band disbanded shortly after releasing the album, although they did play at the Wind and Wave Festival per Yamaha's invitation in 1979. The band did have a one-off 40th anniversary tour back in 2017, however, with Sniper and Jill's project guitarist Masanori Bernie Kusakabe and prolific Japanese drummer Ryuichi Nishida filling in. However, the band's lead singer Ace is still pursuing a solo career in music to this day, although from what little info I can find online in English, it appears not much of what he does nowadays is strictly heavy metal.